I guess I'm Luigi.
Nah, I want to be Luigi.
Ah, okay.
Do you want to be Luigi?
It's alright. I can be either character. I'll be Mario.
I've just been playing a bunch. I think you should play first.
Alright. Do we play Fortnite or PUBG?
Oh, we should switch the stream title, too.
I can do that. No, I don't play either of those games.
I've never heard of that first one.
Fortnite?
Fortnite.
It's made by... Okay, I thought that Cliff Bleszinski worked on it, but it's... I don't think I'm right.
He sounds like he's in Rob Zombie.
It might actually be like...
Cliff Bleszinski?
Yeah, he's the guy who made Gears of War.
No, it just says with Flex. I mean, I'm here, but it sounds like it's solo.
All right, so wait, who or did People Can Fly make it? I bet it's People Can Fly that made it. They made Painkiller and Bulletstorm. But yeah, so Fortnite, yeah, from what I've seen, it's similar to PUBG. It seems like a lot of people play it instead.
Are we trying to crown up or what?
For some reason, yeah, let's do it. Let's get crowned.
Let's see who can finish the game with more lives.
So I'm kind of biased against Fortnite because it's like really bullshit, the thing that happened right away with that game, which was that, so the game is going to be free, right?
I was going to say, it's going to be some bullshit money-making thing, because it's a game that's just like a super rip-off of another game, so it just already seems like soulless from the start.
You know, I don't know how long it's been in development, though. But so the thing is...
If it's more cartoony, though, it makes it seem like it has more character, really.
Yeah.
Something that seems like totally soulless would just be like a, super generic. Mm-hmm. Like, without even an art style.
I think PUBG looks like that. I think PUBG looks very basic.
It does, and right.
So, the thing about it, though, the thing about Fortnite, like, the very first thing I heard about it was that the game was going to be free. It's gonna be a free-to-play game, but it was in early access. And you could buy it in early access. Like, in order to get it in early access, you had to pay for it, even though it was planned to be a free game. And it was going to be free when it came out, right? Which is like, oh, sure, fine. I guess that's kind of like Kickstarter or whatever. But the thing that I really don't like about it is that they were selling the game on, like, store shelves. You could buy Fortnite from, like, Target for money.
Even though it was free on Steam?
No, even though it was in early access, and when it released, it was going to be free.
But you could buy... Why would you buy it at a store, then?
Because it's early access, I guess. Or
what does that even... Oh, so you could play it before it came out for free.
Yeah. But I feel like that's
I don't know.
Shitty. Like, I don't imagine... I guess I didn't see how much...
It is kind of weird.
Yeah, it just seems dishonest to have it on store shelves, I feel like. I don't know. That seems very, very weird to have it be on a rack of games available for purchase at a store, and one of those games is not finished, and when it is finished, it's going to be free. It seems really weird.
Oh, we got a lot of guys down there.
I forgot where the extra life is, and I think I might have passed it
No,
up.
it's right away, but you didn't get all the coins in one tree. You, like, stopped collecting them.
Oh.
You, like, missed some by mistake and then gave up. It looked like.
Okay.
You, like, jumped over them in the girder part.
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
You jumped over two and then were like, well, I'm not getting them now. It seemed like.
Oh, is
Xbox.
Is Epic Games the creators of it? Or are they publishing it? Does Epic publish games now? I don't even know.
Is the I an exclamation point?
I don't think so.
Good. That's good. That's a plus for Epic.
What company does do that, though?
Did you want to go to Perkins?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I need something like that after this run.
Yeah, didn't Epic Games publish Bulletstorm? Because I know people...
Man, this looks good.
People Can Fly made it.
I might just have to... That way I don't have to bring a system. It just looks good. Yeah. And then I won't get mad when I don't beat my PB, because my PB's on the Famicom. Man, I was watching Supersonic play this yesterday, and he just... Every time, he gets the worst cheeps.
Right, and he just does it. I was watching a little bit. It's
He
like,
just keeps getting the shittiest cheeps, and just, like, doesn't bother him, I guess. You're getting pretty bad ones.
he also goes, like, underneath the Potaboos in 3-4.
Yeah.
I noticed.
His time's really good. It's like 1911. He knows what they're gonna do, though. He, like, calls it out a lot. There's, like, different frame rules for... Obviously. The one when you know to go under or over them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to react to what I see still.
I duck jumped for not a good reason, so I couldn't shoot opening balls. I remember when I used Yahoo and I didn't know that there were other search engines.
Yeah.
And when somebody talked about Google, I thought it sounded stupid and I didn't want to use it.
Google. Yeah, Yahoo is like...
I missed the
Ooh.
life again, though. I forgot to stop for the life.
You've been corrupted by speed strats.
The OK Google Grandma video? What? No. I said, I told, what do you mean am I talking about a video? I told the whole story. I said when I was younger, I used Yahoo, and I didn't know that there were other search engines, and somebody was telling me about Google.
But he thought Google sounded stupid, so he didn't want to use it.
Yeah.
I remember when we were like in like some computer lab class, and they were telling us to go to Google.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And but if you went to Google's, it was like this really stupid website. So I would go to Google's and then say, I'm not on the... Mine doesn't look like your guys. It was like this kid's website with like these little creatures called Googles.
Okay. I got in trouble for being on Maddox's website once. I was reading the article about how big his balls are.
Did he have a drawing of his balls done in MS Paint?
Mm-hmm. Just one of them. It was the scale representation where it was like a golf ball. It was like a grape, a golf ball, something else, my left nut, and then the sun.
Oh.
My teacher was very unamused by that drawing.
Was it a woman or a man?
He was a man.
Really? He must have a little left nut.
Oh!
Was it a really detailed drawing of a testicle?
It was pretty detailed. It had a couple hairs on it.
Good stuff. I really like the animation of the coins coming out of the things when you get them.
Yeah.
They're like they're spinning. It looks really good for NES.
I agree.
Yeah, you're cruising right along.
Yeah. The ground in this game looks really weird after playing 2.
Yeah.
I missed the extra life again. I can't help but notice. Oh,
Breaking them bricks. He's breaking them bricks.
I was really hoping to bust out an optimal 4-2.
This is pretty optimal. Okay, 1 second. We'll plus the fireworks, I guess.
Yeah,
Still,
now
but
there's
still.
fireworks.
Fireworks don't matter in a fun run.
They get you more points.
They're better. They're optimal. Wait for every 6.
Oh,
Where do you think you're going? You little bugger? You little bugger. You little ripper.
I thought I was falling off that platform for sure.
You little ripper.
There's 2 cricket games that came out within like the same year, and both the quick looks on Giant Bomb are really, really good. It's
I don't
funny.
really know what cricket is.
Well, what's
It looks like baseball.
it's similar. What's funny about those quick looks is that they get Danny O'Dwyer to be in their quick look to tell him about cricket
Because he's European.
because he's from
But he
Europe,
does.
yeah. But he like doesn't really know very much about it.
Purata, blat. You know, Goombas are the only enemy in this game that has 2 different defeated sprites. They've got that one where they're flipped upside down. They've got the squish.
Well, Koopas have an upside down shell,
What else do they have?
a right side up shell.
They're not defeated when they're in the shell.
All right, fair enough.
They always flip upside down in their shells when you defeat them with a star or a fireball. Because you can't, that's the only ways to get them.
I mean, okay, yeah, and then like Cheeps you defeat, but they just turn upside
they
down.
flip upside down.
Oh, you know, I didn't get the life again.
Everything else kind of... No, it's... Wait, where is it? For some reason I can't remember. Where the fuck is it in this level?
This is 5-2.
Oh, yeah. I can't think of where it would be.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, in 5-1, it's at that part where you go blat blat.
Oh, I know the part.
You jump off the thing and go blat blat.
Yeah, I guess it's because like every other enemy just turns upside down.
Yeah, but those can get stomped as
But,
well.
yeah, Goombas, you squish them.
You remember the Goombas in Mario Yoshi's Island? There's only one level with Goombas,
Yeah.
but you squish them and then they don't get killed. They just walk around squished. And then they pop back up after a while.
That game is just so neat.
The Goombas are kind of weird looking in it. Yeah, but only one level has Goombas.
Yeah, isn't it like there's a level with like a bunch of Mario 1 stuff in it?
I'm not sure. But it's weird, yeah. If you can stomp them and they die, but if you just... Well, it's funny because you say stomp, that's what kind of you say in this game, but... I mean, you do like the up, down,
ground
Yoshi,
pound.
yeah, the pound. That'll kill them. But a regular stomp will just squish them, and they even repressurize
Mm-hmm.
after a little bit.
Like, is that in the, like... Oh, like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. After they squish the judge with the sledge, with the steamroller. And then he like blows himself back up.
Someone was telling me that they just watched that movie, and it has like... It's like real... Like, there's only 2 female characters, and they're both like really sexualized. And it's
Yeah?
like... It's really like... not a good video for the portrayal of women in it. There's like Jessica Rabbit's one of them, and then the other one is like that barmaid.
Betty Boop's in it.
I guess, but yeah, she's pretty sexualized too.
Yeah.
It's like not a positive portrayal of women, really, or just they're like objectified in it.
Did you know it's based on a book?
No. What's the book called?
I forgot. I think it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, maybe. The guy who did Roger Rabbit's voice dressed up in a Roger Rabbit outfit to do the voice work to get into the character, I guess. That'd be that'd be annoying. Oh, it's Flex's turn to play.
6-2.
I'll die to the first Goomba.
Yeah, it's based on a book, and I saw a video that explained the plot of the book and how they're different. And the book sounds like...
I didn't try to skip that.
The book sounds really weird and not as good. It's like...
Oh, yeah?
Roger Rabbit...
Got it.
It's like cartoon characters have the ability to create a doppelganger of themselves. And that's how they do that's how they do the stunts in movies where they get crushed and die and stuff, is because they can just make a doppelganger of themselves.
Okay.
And then that dies. But if it doesn't die, then it just dies after a few days or something.
Oh,
right?
like in Futurama? Or like when they clone themselves, the clone is like doomed to die.
They're doomed. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, White Mage Becky, I missed you coming in. What do you do to make... In this game, in Mario 1, Mario and Luigi have the same fire palette.
Yeah.
And I think regular Luigi looks like Fire Luigi, because that's kind of what they did in later games. They made... Oh my god. Luigi looked like this.
Right, the white... The white overalls is supposed to mean firepower. But look, his overalls actually are white. They're not piss white, like Mario, Fire Mario's are.
Yeah.
Or Fire Luigi, because it's this game.
Yeah. See his head go through the bottom?
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so it's like in the book...
Can't believe I just immediately die.
I can believe it. Not because it's you, because that's what happens in this game when you don't play for 20 minutes and you watch someone else play. Then you get to play and you just die right away.
Yeah, it does seem like that happens.
So it's like in the book, Roger Rabbit dies like right away in the beginning. I think he gets murdered. But he has a doppelganger of himself that goes to the detective.
Do you know it's a doppelganger right away, or is it like the twist ending?
I think you know right away. I can't actually remember. I think you know right away.
I never got this far in my runs today.
It gets really stupid though. It's like in the book, the ending of it, I don't remember anymore. It gets really stupid though. The ending of it sounded not good and would have not made a good movie. Oh, and then the other weird thing about it, though, is that apparently the author of the book really liked the movie, and then, like, rewrote the book to be like the movie, and then
crazy.
released that.
Huh. Was it like a Garfield face?
Yeah, looks like it. On Discord, Becky's picture is like a Garfield car. And when somebody messages you, the little symbol for that person, like, pops in on the right, it like slides in. So for her, it looks like this stupid Garfield car like driving in. It's so dumb.
Garfield. There you go. Mario's primary was intended to be red, and Luigi's was intended to be white. And the Fire Sprite was a combo of the two. Oh, crazy.
And that's why the overalls are yellowish? Or, oh no, it's supposed to be red and white.
It's probably just to stand out against white backgrounds.
Yeah.
A little bit or something.
Yeah.
Against the clouds and whatnot. Here's your last chance to die. I'm just kidding. But this is probably the most likely place you'll die.
Yeah.
For the rest of the game.
Except that ending of 8-2. I'm getting better at it though. It doesn't scare me like it used to.
You can go under the first one and over the second two. Every time.
Sometimes you have to go under the first two.
Yeah. I think you could go over the second. But maybe it's also possible to go under the first two in some iterations. I make a lot of errors when I type, and sometimes I notice I made one and just say, fuck it. Also, sometimes a lot of time I'm playing Magic, so I don't want to sit there and have my clock tick down, so I don't correct all my errors. If it's kind of obvious, if it's obvious what it is.
Yeah. What bothers me is if I'm trying to type on my phone, the enter key is right next to the backspace on the phone keyboard. So if I make a mistake and then I try to backspace, I always just end up hitting enter.
I sent a really stupid text message to my boss. I meant to write, I need to start a little... I meant to write, I need to start a little later. My pipes are frozen.
Mm-hmm.
But I accidentally wrote, I need to Spartacus a title taver. My rises. And then okay, at that point when I put my pipes and I noticed that it said taver and rises, I went, oh fuck, backspace. But I accidentally pressed send. And I went, oh fuck!
That's what I'm talking about.
And then I read the rest of it and it said Spartacus? And I'm like, what? Who did I write something about Spartacus to? Where it auto-completed to Spartacus. And then I just had to send a message back. And then I wrote the real message and then wrote, Spartacus. Damn autocorrect or something. Autocomplete. Because I'm like, God. I'm glad I didn't send it to, like, my... I sent it to, like, the floor... I don't even know how to explain. He's like the manager. He's like the person that tells me what to do.
Okay.
He's like the foreman.
Did you fucking see that bill dodge?
It was sweet. He's like the foreman.
Okay.
I didn't send it to like my real bosses. They just would have made fun of me. They're not like start shirt like super. They're like cool guys.
Yeah.
But they would make fun of me for it. And I wouldn't want to be and I would have nothing to say. But yep, I sent a really dumb message. Nice bullet bill glitch attempt.
I did my best.
You're close.
I mean, I don't understand. That's what it looks like they do.
Yeah. It just works. So Devil's Spell turned out to be easier than the last times I was trying it, but not as easy as I thought it would be. And the first time, I did it like right away, like 2 times in a row, and was like, yeah, it is easy as fuck. And then it proved to not be for the rest of the game. But I can still do it. Oh, you're gonna beat it with 1 death.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good run.
Yeah. It's slow. I mean, I'm not playing fast.
And we're not, I mean, we're not really timing it though, so it's just like, how much are you dying? Which is one time. It's pretty good. You can get the 1 frame jump. You don't want the 1 frame jump.
Oh, I forgot to try.
You don't like it because you don't want the plan. I don't know. Thanks, cheap ass.
I like
Ooh,
the
Twin Galaxy strats.
Oh, yeah. I like the running Mario. Going down the pipe.
TG strats. Yeah, Becky, Twin Galaxies doesn't allow you to wall jump or wrong warp in this game.
Yeah!
So you can't wall jump and you can't do wrong warps. There's a wrong warp right there. If you scroll the screen, the pipe, where the pipes warp you to in this game is only dependent on screen position. So if you scroll the screen far enough to where it thinks you're over there, and then you can go back and go down a different pipe and it still puts you the other way. They don't allow mock ball. They're so stupid. Twin Galaxies is like, it's like a meme at this point, really.
Yeah.
When people do Twin Galaxies runs, it's, oh my god, I did the same stupid thing. I can't jump off that girder. At least I don't lose my run immediately. I get to keep playing.
Yeah, it's all you now, Luigi.
Got it! Got it! Whoops. Whoops. Twin Galaxies is dumb. They used to have a rule too where you had to beat the former world record by a whole second, or else it was tied world record.
Oh, yeah.
Because they timed it with a stopwatch.
Who? Oh, okay.
So I guess just to account for human error.
Yeah.
Because they can't be that precise, so...
Oh, so that means that Twin Galaxies is a thing where you had to be like, you had to have like a ref there to time it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't know about that. It must have been. I'm sure you could send in videos, though. But you need to have somebody... I guess just somebody on the other side timed it with the stopwatch. You'd send them your video and they would time it with the stopwatch. Oh, I was going for girder, but...
If you sent in a video, though, they could just count the frames.
Well, they didn't have that technology then.
I guess.
I missed the glitch. This run is a disaster. This run is a fucking disaster. I always thought that was Mario's, like his pants were coming up, and you could see his ankle. Because the bottom of his shoe is the color of his skin. Oh, I can't pause. Because you just see it for a second.
Oh.
And I just kind of thought it looked like his pants were coming up and you could see his ankle.
Oh, here, oh. Well,
Yeah.
now it's not going to happen with these Goombas here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that is weird.
But, like, if you look at it, no, it's the bottom of his shoe.
Yeah.
But it's the color of his skin, so that's what made me... Because you just see it for, like, a second.
Yeah.
But it was, like, a crazy revelation when I realized... It was on the high def shit that I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, right here. I like to... Yeah, go like this. I recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bottom of his shoe, which is the same color as his skin, which is weird. He's been stomping Goombas. It's the flesh of Goomba. It's Goomba flesh. What if you had to shoot a fireball every time you pumped? Okay, that started to screw me up a lot.
Why would you have to?
Yeah, well, what if?
Yeah.
Well, they only time to the whole second. They just round it up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be part of the reason that you would have to beat it by a whole second, is because they just wouldn't document the milliseconds.
There was a funny night where Andrew G kept saying that he was in Darbian's chat and he kept saying that he had to go to bed. So Darbian kept saying things to make him stay, or like trying to get him to stay as long as he could.
Mm-hmm.
And like at the end, he was like, "Andrew, I've been thinking about submitting more runs to Twin Galaxies. What do you think about that?" And he just wrote like a smiley face. I have to go to bed because it's something that he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Too. He hasn't streamed for a long time. I wonder what he's doing.
Andrew G.
Yeah. What do you think about submitting more runs to Twin Galaxies? Oh, I didn't get the coins in 2-3. I don't think. Whoa! Oh, that's the worst of everything. Now I'm small and I don't have it. Why am I so bad at this trick now? Horrible. Now I got it. Oh, now I don't. Now I gotta do this.
Whoa!
Whoops, that's fine though, I guess. I hate this fucking checkpoint. It's so shitty.
These letters look so weird without the drop shadows on them now.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm going in. I'm going into the middle.
I also learned that Mario 64's RNG is done in such a way
That level was terrible.
where the RNG value is how much does it have to be? Is it 4 bytes to get 65,536 possible values? However long the string has to be, that's how many possible values there are, right? When it picks RNG, it's just picking a number out of that, right? But the way that it treats the number in the function where it takes one in and spits out a different one, it will give you all 65,536 different values in a row without repeating any. And it always does them in the same order.
It does it with bits though, so it's like...
Yeah, and so many things call RNG so many times.
I mean, it does it with binary.
Yeah, right.
Not with bits, because you're saying it's only 4
bytes.
Oh, which is a bunch of bits.
Yeah. Yeah, 32 bits. I think that's how many it is. Anyway, the point is that it works in such a way where the RNG value is this. It's a number. And then when something calls RNG, it just takes that number, puts it through a function, and then a new number is produced. But the function...
Fuck!
The function is in such a way where it'll never repeat...
I was playing this level so fucking lame and slow to not lose fire. To not get small.
Yeah.
I'm on my last guy. I wouldn't have taken that death. Derailed your story.
Well, it's interesting because it's just it just does every single possible value without repeating any, and it always does them in the same order. However, for some reason, even though that would be perfectly functional, there's a condition in the thing that calls RNG, there's a condition to break the loop early. Like, it asks if it comes out to a certain number, and if it does, it resets like the list from the beginning. But there's no reason to do that, because it would reset on its own, because of the way that it's done. So that's just a weird thing.
This run is so bad. I missed the Lakitu now. I don't think I got the coins either, because I fucking forgot. Sweet. Ay, ay, ay.
I should show you or send you a link to that YouTube channel that's like, it just talks about all these things. Just all these little things about the game's
I didn't
engine.
get a mushroom noise.
Yeah. Yeah, you did show me that, Becky. I wasn't really sure what I was looking at.
I like to shoot these right here so I don't get lag. Or like, I don't drop a run first frame. You know? Sometimes when you shoot fireballs on the ground, you, like, it looks like you, like, lose a frame.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that Ridley boss fight is weird. I feel like
I gotta get all the coins here, because I keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah.
And this run is rough. This is a rough SMB run for me. I'm missing all the tricks. Well, I keep going for small fire and keep missing it. And, there's a lot of general slop. So let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
I got a couple more lives done. Or I got one more. Oops, forgot about the jump.
I feel like I'm starting to figure out the Ridley boss fight a little bit. But last time I played Super Metroid, it was the first time that I was able to sit down, start a game, and in like 2 hours beat it. Or like an hour and a half, or not, no, like 2.5 hours. I meant to go up in the amount of time. Which it's cool. It's cool to do that.
Yeah.
However, when I do my Metroid, I'm going to do another complete Metroid series. I don't want to say marathon, because I wouldn't do them all in a row. But I want to play through the whole series again. And I don't want Super Metroid to be a 2-hour thing, you know? So...
Okay, here's Blat Blat.
Ah. So I need to, like, play Super Metroid with stipulations, you know? Like, no continuous wall jump. I'm not allowed, you know?
Oh, yeah. You're not allowed to X Factor. You're not allowed to Ocean Fly.
I'm not allowed to full halfy.
Yeah, I was trying to think of more things. Full halfy. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm starting to groove a little bit here.
Not allowed to pick up Charge Beam? No! You know, did I ever tell you, I screwed myself on a Super Metroid run once. It was like the second time I ever played the game. Like, I played it when I was a kid on an emulator.
I should get good bills now. It seems like if the bill shoots immediately, they're not bad. Unless there's two patterns where the bill shoots immediately. But as far as I can tell. Why does it bounce off the ground right there? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Or like it bounces off the bottom of the screen.
But when I first got Super Metroid on a cartridge...
I loved that.
When I was, you know,
shooting long distance balls.
Yeah. When I was like 22 or something, I don't know. I was like, when I was living in Minneapolis, I was playing Super Metroid on a cartridge for the first time, and I completely forgot to pick up Charge Beam, and I never did it. And then...
You know what? I'll give up 1 life.
To try again on Small Fire?
Yeah.
Thinking back, like... I feel like there's no way that I actually didn't have enough missiles, but it's like, I got up to Mother Brain and just did not have enough missiles to beat her. Like, I would play the fight and hit it with every single missile, and it wouldn't die. And I'm talking about the second phase, not the first phase where it's in the jar.
Shit, that's... I just cannot get this glitch today. It gets harder and harder too on all the battles because there's more shit in the way.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
Girder was just like sitting there and he's like walking. It's like, dude, I don't got time. I need to drop now, Girder.
Mm-hmm.
I gave up a life for that. I didn't try to do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe what I could have done though is I probably could have like shot original Mother Brain down a bunch and then sat there and farmed Rinkas in front of the Mother Brain until I had all of my missiles back. Because I'm just thinking there's no way that I could have beaten Ridley without Charge Beam and not Mother Brain. But yeah, so that was a funny thing.
All right, here goes 6-2. Let me show you one little thing you can do. Oh, well, that's not how you do the level, though.
Okay, I'm still looking, though.
Just you can bounce it off this second thing, and it hits that guy.
Oh.
That's like the new thing right there that makes this level faster for me. That you can make that jump that I just wasn't trying before. But the timing of the ball is a little different.
Rinkas don't drop anything. All right, well, there you go, then.
Okay, this is like the hardest level. But, oh, I'm coin collecting. So I don't have to do the hard stuff. Why? I think this section right here is what's so hard about this level. Specifically jumping from this platform to this platform and not bonking on that block. That's what I think is so hard. Also, dropping right there and then skipping the spring is hard. But if you screw it up, you don't die and you don't lose that much time.
I always just forget to skip the second spring.
You don't lose that much time if you like bonk on it, because then you just jump up. It doesn't really lose that much time. But it's only it's one of those. It's like a speedrunning trick where it's dangerous and a lot harder to do, and it saves like 1 frame rule to do it. You had to go then. That's when he wanted to go. He'd waited all that time. This Bowser has hammers, so it's gonna be really hard to get Small Fire.
Nice.
Finally! Is there 2 power-ups? There's 2 power-ups in this next level, too. Whoa. It's gonna fall the other way, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, it always goes towards you in this game. Forgot about that. I was applying 3 logic to it.
Is it only when you have Small Fire that Mario does the swimming sprite?
Yeah.
When he's getting bigger? Okay.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think so. No, I think it's always. It's when you go from big to small that he has swimming. But when you go from small to big, he doesn't have it.
Right.
So when you have Small Fire, it it switches the order of them, or whatever. I mean, you saw it right there from a mushroom, and normally you wouldn't. All right. Oh, I didn't get the. Oh, yeah, I did get the life. Here we go.
Oh, what's funny about the X Factor in Super Metroid is I don't know how to do it.
I don't even know what it is.
It's
I've just heard the name.
it's something that you do. It's a special move that you do with the charge beam. That like shoots out four beams in like an X that then come back.
Oh, they're beams or they're like sprites of the.
They're like projectiles.
Samus sprites.
No, not that.
What's that?
That has to do with the speed booster. I forget what it's called.
It seems like sometimes it like shoots out Samus sprites that damage enemies.
Yeah. I think that always happens. I'm not sure. I think that always happens if you speed boost into a wall.
Whoa! I missed a coin.
Yeah, when you shine spark and crash into something.
Oh, I lost fire goofing around. This is actually really bad because there's no power up. And now I'm Doofus Mario with.
Who also dies if he gets hit.
Yeah. That was so stupid to get hit. I always try to hit him more than right over my head. And I like miss jumps trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like more worried about the fireball and not looking where I'm going. And then I like do some stupid jump that gets me killed.
Well, there you go. It's a lot of damage. 4096? That's interesting.
Oh, there goes small fire. I want. That's a dumb jump to miss. All right, race strats. Oops. Whoops.
I was saying 4096 sounds kind of weird because that's like a new bit. If it was 4095, then that would be like as much as it could do with 16 bits, you know?
Yeah. You're a binary man now. You know you're binary.
It's fun to think about.
You know you're binary. You can just identify that needs a new bit. Just like that.
Well, it's just 2 to the n.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is what I'm saying. No, I know what you're saying. 2 with an exponent.
Yeah.
Okay, under the first.
That's the pattern I'm talking about. It's easier to go under the first 2 when it does that. Either way.
It did seem like it.
Either way, though, having the advice to always go at least under the first one helps tremendously.
Ah, it felt good. It felt so good, like it was gonna work. It just said, "Fuck you." It's the fun bop. They call it the fun bop.
Oh, okay. So speaking of like, just decrementing or incrementing
What?
the most possible in the bits allowed, like by filling them with one.
I did not try to do that.
Like by filling.
I
them,
didn't try to do
Yeah.
that time.
Like by filling them with ones,
But that's how I found out you could do that.
That's why the flag moves down at. It's like instead of
Whoa, I missed the jump.
the flag just going down the pole at 2 pixels a second, it goes down at like 1 frame and 63/64ths of a frame down, or of a pixel each frame.
Yeah. Yes, got it. Whoops, but I feel like I'm dropping a lot of Bs. I wasn't saying it till now. I wasn't saying it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was totally...
It might be that controller, because you're not using Bitey. That's the controller I was racing on, where I was saying that I felt like I dropped a couple Bs.
It screwed up my 1 frame. I kind of want to try that thing that person was talking about. They were saying you could... You're saying you could, what? Never mind. I forgot to scroll the screen. I forgot to scroll the screen to loop it, so that warp just actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, I'll try it some other time. Oof, I'm so bad at the second part. And the first part, but the second part I don't even know what to do. That's not gonna work. I got scared that he was gonna throw some hammers or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, we both beat the game.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, that was a fun run through. I started out real shaky. I got small fire for a little bit though, eventually.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Had a good time. That's the most important thing.
Are you thinking about food?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're gonna go get some Perkins.
We got similar color palettes
Oh yeah.
on today. Look at that. You're the sun and I'm the moon.
Yeah.
All right. Later, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's me. I got the keyboard. Oh, it's down here. All right.
Dash is gonna come back after we eat, though. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Probably not.
I might.
He might. Later.